Good morning and warm welcome of all participants who are attending this warm session that is organized by Kayaka Software Private Limited. In this session, today we will discuss one of the very important ICT tools, that is Google Classrooms. The basic reason to discuss the Google Classrooms today's in this faculty development program is that, as we know, these days COVID-19 spread every country. Due to this, all government as well as private universities are closed to maintain social distance among the societies to prevent COVID-19. Therefore, students who are studying in the universities or college go back their home that are predominantly located in rural area as well as social isolated. Due to this, education institutes face a number of problems to ensure quality delivery of the learning material to their student, to focus on learning needs, the quality of teaching, and the capacity of the universities in terms of incentive and motivations. So again, I'm going to warm welcome to all of my participants who are attending this faculty development program. In this session, right now, I'm going to discuss one of very important tools, that is Google Classrooms. As we already know that Google Classrooms is the free web service that is provided by the Googles, and we need to thankful to the Googles, no doubts. So let us start Google Classrooms. So before discussing the working principle of the Google Classroom, we need to know what are the meaning of the Google Classroom, what it will provide, what it not provide, what facility it will give, what facility it not give, what the reason for using it. So let us start now. Google Classroom is a free web service. As I already told you, it's a free web service that is provided by the Googles, and it will simplify the work of the teacher as well as students for distributing resources to the student and getting the homework from the students online through the Google Classrooms. The primary purpose is to streamline the process of sharing of the file between teacher and students. The question is arise, why we need to share the files? Because until or unless teacher not share the file, how student know that what teacher want to teach us, depending upon their subject knowledge. So in the classroom is designed to help teacher to create and collect assignment paperlessly, including time-saving feature like the ability to automatically make a copy of Google document for its students. It also creates a folder for each assignment and for each student to help keep everyone in organized manner. Student can keep track of what's due on assignment page and begin working with just a click. Teacher can quickly see who has and who has not completed the work and provide direct real-time feedback and grade right in the classrooms. The teacher can monitor the progress of each and every students, and after completing their work, teacher can provide him grade based on collection of the quiz, based on collection of the assignments, and he or she give the comment of their assignments as well as quiz, as well as test, as well as project work also. So now we want to learn how to create a Google Classrooms. To start a Google Classroom, visit the sites in the right this domain name http://education google.com product and classroom, or just you can type https classroom google.com and simply click on the button. Clear? And after that we are getting this screen. When you write this address in the address bar, the domain name of the Google Classrooms, you are getting this screen. When you are getting this screen, you simply click go to classrooms, and when you click on this classroom, we are getting this homepage of the Google Classroom. These are the already created Google Classroom classes of different subjects. For example, if I'm teaching compiler design, process management, software project management, clear? These are existing class. You can create a new class by clicking on this plus symbol, create a class, and when you click on this session, we can see here existing class also there. And to create a new class, I already told you, click on the plus symbol, and when you click on the plus symbol, you will get a new class. Now I want to discuss something more about that. What are the responsibility of the teacher, what are the responsibility of the students by using the Google Classrooms. The first responsibility of the student is how to start the Google Classroom, mean how to sign in the Google Classroom, how to join a class, how to change account setting. Second responsibility teacher is what? Creating and managing a class, how to add a class, how to add the resources in the class, how to invite the teacher into the class, mean coordinator of the teacher who will help the teachers, how to set a class permission, invite student to the classroom, remove student from a class, remove teacher from a class, and archive class. Third responsibility of the teacher is how to assign the grade depending upon their homework. That may be depending upon their assignment, depending upon their quiz, depending upon their homework, depending upon their project. These are the third responsibility of your teacher. Fourth responsibility of the teacher with help of the Google Classrooms, how to communicate with their students, either in post and announcements, either email, either share a classroom from a mobile devices. Next, we want to discuss one more thing before discussing your Google Classroom. What are the responsibility of the students? What student will be do and what not to do? First is how to manage a classes, how to join a class, how to unenroll from a class, how to see archive class, how to see resources of the class per pages. Second responsibility of the student is what? How to view the assignment of the classrooms, how to submit the assignment and view a written assignment. Third responsibility of students with help of the Google Classrooms, connecting with your classmate, how to meet your classmate with help of the Google Classrooms. So now I'm going to start your Google Classroom. How do I sign in Google Classrooms? Depending upon your learning setting, sign into the Google Classroom with one of the following user account types. Means schools accounts, other university accounts. You can sign in and simply go to Google Classrooms. Personal Google account. You can use your personal Google account also to sign in Google Classrooms. Third one is what? The setup organization admin also provide their admin can also provide their email ID, and based on their email ID you can sign in the Google Classrooms. Sign in for the first times. First login from your Gmail accounts, and after that simply type this one things, click on Google Classrooms, either you can type this one thing direct and simply So we were discussing in the sign in for the first times in the Google Classrooms. As I already told you, first log in your mail IDs, Gmail accounts, and simply type these accounts, this domain name in address bars. You will get this screen and simply click to go to Classrooms. Here you can see existing class already available that I have created for my purpose. So let us see further. After creating the class, you can change the account setting, change your profile, change your photo, change your passwords. On the setting page, you can manage your account settings such as update your profile photo, change your password. If you forget your password, you might need help from the administrator who manage classroom for your schools, for your universities, for your college. Then you can see email notification setting. You can set out this one thing. You can set commenting also for the students, for the co-teachers. So creating and manage a new class mean you can say how to create a new class. New class mean which one subject you want to teach your students, which resource you want to provide your students, and based on that resources what student will learn, what are the outcome of that subject, what are the outcome of this class. So as a teacher, one of the first thing you should do in the classroom is to create a class for each of the classes you teach. You provide the resources online. In a class, you can assign work, you can assign post announcement to the students. So on the class page, simply right click on the plus symbol to join a classroom here. Click on create a class, proceed further, and after this specify the class name, section name, subject name, room, and some other things it will be there. You can see this one thing. Right side of Google Classroom, you can see this plus symbol. Create a classroom. After creating the classroom, you specify the section, subject, room, and so on. Just like this. Specify the class name. Class name, for example, here you write compiler design is there. Section A is there. Subject name of the compiler design of the first year, second year, third year, fourth year, whatever year is there, which room you are providing, and after that you simply click on the create buttons and class will be created just like compile design. Layout of the new classrooms, you can see compile design is there. Don't forget this class code. This class code is very important for the students. You distribute this classroom when any student want to join this class based on the Google Classrooms, they will enter this classroom and they will come in, they will enter in your classroom, then start sharing your resources whatever you are giving to them. So class code to invite the peoples, as I already told to you, please, because people is who's there, please. Here we are inviting the students, invite the participants, invite the learners, invite the co-teachers, some other peoples. So you need to set this class codes. After class creation, you need to set some permission of the classrooms, the class code to whom you want to give. Clear? For example, general permission is what? Class codes. We click this one, class code is this one, student can post and comment. Student can only comment, only teacher can post or comment. One thing remember, after creating the classrooms, take care. The permission, which type of permission you want to give to your students. No need to give any permission to the students or posting or commenting of anyone resources that are you are giving to them. Either no need to give permission to them that they can upload anyone resources into your classroom, because that is not authenticate. You need to understand that what you are giving, what you are not giving. One more thing remember please, whenever you are assigning the permission to your students, either student can give comment of your resources or not. No need to provide facility for them. One more thing, remember please. In your class, you always take care. Only teacher can post comment and upload resource material for them. Understand? In the stream, also you can specify classwork on the stream. So deleted item. You take care about this thing, please. So set student permission to post and comment. Student can post and comment on the stream page. You can adjust their permissions. Post are ideas, questions, information that student shares. Student can add file such as image, link, YouTube, video of their post. Comment are text only response to the post. You can set permission for the post and comment by class or by students. Student cannot edit their post or comment, but they can delete them. Take care about this thing, please. Teacher can delete any one comment, anytime, any post he held in, he can delete, but don't need to provide the permission to the students. It is done with help of the class setting, as I already discussed to you, please. So, how to share something with the class students? Take care about this thing. After doing this, being a teacher, you can upload the resources of their subject that could be handout note, assignment, project work. For it, you click share something with your classroom. Right? Click on this button. After clicking on this button, you will get this thing. You write something, share with the type something what you want to give them. For example, you want to provide the resource to their students for the compile design. You want to simplify the context-free grammar. In case of context-free grammar, you specify what are the need of the context-free grammar, what are the rule of the context-free grammar, what are the need to simplification of the context-free grammar. After that, go to there on this session, this link, upload from PC, either from Google Drive, and when you click on this, please, you will get the resource that you want to upload for the compiler design. Either that is existing Google Drive, either some link, either you have to create some file, either you have to create some YouTube channels. So click on this, load this one thing here, and after that you simply post it. Then in case of Google Classroom, one more thing remember, you can invite the people to join your classrooms. Other way of inviting, sending individual mail to join the classes, you can send. One more thing remember please, class code is not a single way to join your classroom. You can send the individual mail to the student, to the teachers who can join your classrooms. For it, sharing classroom, that will make easier, but need to. So when you want to invite any person, either teacher or the students, you can invite the student, you can invite the teacher. If you want to invite the student directly, you specify the class code to the students. You give the class code to the student, texting them that you can use this class code to join my classroom, and you can start accessing the resources that you want to need to studies. If you want to add some teacher, if you want to invite some teacher as a co-teacher who will helpful for you in your classrooms, provide some extra resources, provide some extra assignment, either quiz, either some test, either some project work, they can provide the facility to you. So now we need to learn how to add a co-teacher to a class. You can invite a teacher to join your class to help coordinate class activities. If you use Google Group, you can also invite a group of co-teacher at the same times. Your GSUIT administrator might only allow teacher and student from your school, from your college, from your institute to join the classes, please. If you want to add a teacher from another school, another university, another engineering colleges, another private sector, other government sector, contact their admin to update your domain class membership setting. Now, what can do co-teacher do? Co-teacher can perform the same task as primary teacher, including when you create assignment, he give feedback on the student work. So we were discussing as a how to add a co-teacher to a classroom. What are the responsibility of classrooms, co-teachers into your class, into existing class? I already discussed to you please something. The major responsibility of the co-teacher is create assignment, give feedback to the student, integrate, post on the class streams, access the class, Google Drive folders, email to the teacher or students. Co-teacher cannot do what? He cannot delete the class. He cannot remove the primary teacher from the class. He mute another teacher in the classroom. These are the major responsibility. What are the major benefit? What are the major drawback to invite your co-teacher? What are the benefit of your co-teacher? What are the responsibility of the co-teacher? What are the responsibility of the co-teacher? You need to take care when you inviting anyone co-teacher into your classrooms. So right now we discussing co-teacher, how to invite the co-teacher. To invite a teacher to as a co-teacher into your classroom, go to classrooms again, click the class we want to add co-teacher in the group. To at the top, as you see in this thing, please go to into Google Classrooms, click on the peoples. In the people you can see people, teachers, other students, who to whom you want to invite. If you want to click on teachers, you can get here, please. You can get here. You are inviting some teachers, co-teacher, write his mail and simply post it. He will join your class. You want to invite the students, simply click here. You write the student ID, you write the student mail, simply he or she also can join the directly into your classrooms. But don't forget limitations of the co-teacher. Don't forget him. What are the responsibility of the co-teacher? Don't forget that why you are inviting the co-teacher into your classrooms. So accept an invitation to a co-teacher in a class. Invited teacher can get email asking them to co-teach your class. To join a classroom, simply click it and simply send it. He will get the information, he will join it. The limit the class size and group, as we already know that Google Suite for Education, maximum teacher for a class is 20 and you can invite more, but only 20 can join into your classroom. The maximum member of the teacher or student may be 1000, no limitation. Here in personal Google account, the maximum teacher for a class is 20 and you can invite more, but only 20 can join into your class. For the personal account holder, maximum number of the member who will join as a co-teacher into your group is 250 as a student, as a teacher. Teacher with personal Google account will also additional responsibility, clear, such as creating or inviting a students depending upon the limitations of the classrooms. So invite your students. To enroll the student into classroom, you need to invite them or give them code to join your Google Classrooms. The student can go to the Google Classroom, type your code for your classrooms. When you type this code, when you give to their students, which one code? This one code. You give to the classroom, clear? They will write the classroom code. Simply they can join your classroom. Mean code to Google Classroom. Click on plus sign in the right hand side corner, click join the classroom, then type the class code, then click the join. Then invite the student by email. You can invite the student by the email also. They will get the link. And when they click on that link, immediately they can join your classrooms, please. So, one more thing remember, please. You can remove any one student anytime from your classrooms. So, you can remove any student from your classroom at any times. Removing a student from a class, also remove the grade from the grade book or the assignment also. However, the student work remain in the class folder in the Google Drive and their posts remain in the class streams. So, how to remove any students? What is the need to remove the student? Maybe student change this class, maybe student drop their section, maybe student not study due to short of attendance. He not able to give the exam also due to some other reason. If you want to remove any one student, go to there, select particular students and simply remove this section. That student permanently remove from your Google Classroom, please. Here you can send the mail to the student if any problem he or she facing. Before removing the student, use sense first mail. If he is not responding to your task, remove permanently. So remove a co-teacher, primary teacher and co-teacher can remove co-teacher from a class. We already know that the teacher, primary teacher, the teacher who is the responsible for the whole classrooms. What he is giving, what he is not giving, the full responsibility of your Google Classroom is your primary teacher. Second teacher is a co-teacher who is just helping to him. He is not any responsibility. Nobody asks him. So primary teacher cannot unenroll or be removed. If you are primary teacher of a class, you want to leave this class. Transfer the class to a co-teacher in the class. Transfer ownership of the class. Leave the class. Join or leave the class as a co-teacher. Simply go there, please. At top of the people up there, please. You got the paper. Click on teacher. Remove that one thing. If what you want to take action. That's it. So remove yourself as a co-author. Click the class you want to leave at the top side. Simply leave the classrooms. Clear? Top side of the people, you can remove yourself as a co-author. Yourself also. Now we want to discuss how to archive, how to delete a class. When you are done teaching a class, you can archive it. When a class is archived, it's archived for all students and teacher in the class. If you don't archive class, student and teacher in the class continue to see it on their classes page. You can restore an archive class if you want to use it again, or delete it if you will never use it again. You can archive it, please. To delete a class, you need to archive it first. The teacher and co-teacher can archive a class, but only the primary teacher can delete a class. Student cannot archive or delete a class. So to archive a class, simply open the Google Classrooms. Right hand side, you click there, please. You'll get whole thing there, please. Clear? Whatever class is like that one, see, click there. Archive class will be archived. Will confirm it will ask to you, please. Clear? So, and the question is, why we do the archive class? At the end of the quarter or semester end or year end, we need to archive the class from our Google Classrooms. Archive, preserve material, discussion, and the post. The archive class is taken off of your home screen. All files are still available in Google Drive to view and edit. An archive class can be viewed by you and the student in the class. However, when the class is archived, you cannot edit, you cannot add anything to the class until you restore it. Clear? How to archive the class? Simply go to the classrooms, select any one classrooms, clear, and simply click on this portion, on these three dots, right click, you'll get this thing, copy, edit, move, or archive class will be goes there, please. It not remain in the classroom, it will archive, it remain for the future reference. So these are the same thing that I discussed to you, please. Archive. So creating grade and assignments. When you create an assignment, you can post it immediately, save draft, or schedule it to post at a later date. After students complete and turn in their work, you can grade and return it to their students, please. So what you need to do, go to Google Classroom, go to classwork, and simply create here, click on this buttons. When you create this one thing, you'll get what you need to give, what you need to share, what you need to give homework to their students, please. Clear? So as we know that assignment using Google Doc. So we are discussing what is in assignments. Using Google Doc, you no longer need to collect and pass out papers. Google Classroom eliminates sharing issues by placing the document in the teacher's and the student Google Drive immediately. Students simply need to press the turn in button within the classroom to let the teacher know they are ready to have their work access. Ideas for using assignments: collaborative group assignments, individual writing assignments, note-taking templates, test and quiz, test preparation, project-based learning, attachment option for assignments. Mean attach a document from your computers, attach directly from your Google Drive, attach a YouTube videos, attach a link. Clear? This is the major thing. How to create these things, please. When you create this, assignment will come out. When you create an assignment, and from where you want to upload the assignment. Clear? These are the classwork that you want to discuss with the students, want to share with the students. So, creating and assigning assignment is what? Simply go there. Assignment type is there. You write titles, case studies, then add from here. If you having some file for the assignment, which file storing here, simply write either for you are taking a link, Google Drive file, either from YouTube channels, and after that you assign to the students what you want to assign, the schedule you want to assign the students, due date you want to assign the student. You can assign the marks. The maximum marks is how much you are giving for the particular assignment to their students, please. Clear? So don't forget about this thing. When you give the assignment to their students, assign the due date, assign the marks, assign the schedules, clearly specify, and then you will assign to their students, please. Now, after assigning the student, you need to take care how to track the student progress reports. How either student submitted the assignment online or the student not submit online. Depending upon their submission of their assignment, we'll verify, we'll check, and depending upon their verification, depending upon their result, depending upon their observation, we will assign some marks to every students, and we provide marks, these marks for individual students. You can specify this thing, please. After tracking your student, assigning progress report, teacher can access assignment, work returned by the student, assign grade to the students. After accessing all the student assignment, teacher can return grade to the students, please. Turn in shows the list of the student return completed assignment and remain to access by the teachers. Assign, so a list of the student has not returned or not complete the assignment, please. Grade, so a list of the student access and graded by the teachers. So creating and grading online quiz of the assignments. These are one of the again homework that you can assign depending upon the resources that you are uploading on Google Classrooms. For every unit, every chapter, every topic, depending upon the requirement of the topic, you can assign the assignment for their students. You can assign assignment for online quiz to the students. So go to the classroom again, create quiz assignments. For create quiz assignment phase, click on blank quiz Google. From it, we'll open blank Google. From then, prepare all questions in the Google Forms. Assign immediately and schedule quiz of students. Student can see quiz assignment in their classwork and appear for the quiz. You can import all grade of quiz assignments. Return grade to the students. So, creating quiz assignment, same thing is there. Go to the classrooms. In the classroom, classwork, go to their create button. When you click on this button, you will get this thing. And if we are doing which one? we are assigning the quiz assignment to the students. And when you assign the quiz assignment to the student, you can see assignment is this one, quiz assignment is this one, please. Total marks is this one. Same thing is there. Make a file for the quiz and upload that file. And after uploading this file, clear, create, after uploading their file, assign the schedule, assign the time, assign the due date, assign the marks to the student. Set the limit time that you can submit up to evening these quiz assignments. Clear? Until unless you don't specify the due date, you could not assign the grading system for the student marks to the students, please. So, how to import grade for the quiz assignment? Once all students appear that they have been given all quiz, all assignment, you can import their grade system depending upon their marks. You can import all grade of the quiz assignment by clicking on import grade. It will import all grade of the Google quiz form into your Google Classroom and assign grade to respective students. You can return grade to the students. So this is the major thing is there, please. Clear? Same thing will be there when you want to import that one thing. If you want to return grade to the student, if you want to show the student that how many marks they will get depending upon their assignment, depending on their quiz, depending on project works. For example, here this Abhishek is there out of 20 marks. Clear? If you want to show to every student, you simply say it, then their result card will be goes to their students, please. Understand? Clear? If you want to import full student report card, you simply click on the import grade. You can import the grade of the student. Mean mid-semester exam of your student or particular college or particular subject. So, creating Google Sheet for all class assignments. You can create a single spreadsheet for all class assignments. It show all assignment create in single sheets. It create individual column for each assignments. Teacher can get consolidated result sheet of all students. Teacher can download Excel files. So how to create and download Google Sheets. Open any assignment. Click on view assignments. Click on copy all grade to Google Sheets. It will open Google Sheet where you can see all assignment grade in respective columns. It shows class average. Click on file menu, download and the Microsoft Excels. Then create a Google Sheet. So one of the major thing is there, please. Clear? Creating Google Sheet for all class assignment. Same thing is there. You go there, please. Clear? Click on the setting, copy grade of the Google Sheets, either this one, and when you click, if you want to do this one, you will get whole assignment, whole grading system of your student, of your whole classrooms, please. Clear? You can see after downloading of the grading system of the assignment, the Google Classrooms, individual student is there, please. Clear? The name, the IDs, email IDs, out of 20, how many marks they got, and out of this marks, how much marks we get, what grading system he will get this thing, please. So, thank you. Next session, we will discuss